asked you this earlier, but just in working out the linebackers rotation, I mean, has there been any thought to how many you're going to use, and if you can get away with redshirting, say Spencer, would that be a good thing?
I mean, it'll definitely be a good thing if we can. Don't know if we'll have to, don't know if we won't have to, but right now I think everybody's right on schedule as far as the way they're improving the technique and picking up the defense. Right now it's really a good problem to have. We have to make a lot of good choices as far as who's going to play, who's getting the reps. So right now we're in a good opportunity where we hadn't had that chance in the past.
Will the scrimmage have a lot to say about who's in the rotation?
I think so. It always does. The kids always practice well, but you also like to see what they do in a game time situation.
Coach Severill kind of singled out those two young guys, Herring and Pybus, for the way that they played last week. How big is it for them to follow that up with a good week?
Huge, because you always talk about consistency, and we try to drive that thing home with all of our kids, but the young guys, it's a lot harder for them to keep on those same days back to back to back, being consistent.
We've kind of got the sense, I guess, that Deshaun has either struggled or maybe not been as fast to pick things up. Where does he stand exactly?
Well, I mean, we give him all the reps we can, all the looks he can. He's been out of football for a while, and this is his first time, as far as being full speed, full contact. He had some in the spring, but now he's finally getting back into playing some football. So, we'll get him out there in the field and see what he can do.
What's his biggest handicap, I guess, right now?
I guess it's maybe the knowledge of the game. And again, he's a little rusty. I think he's catching up. His technique is improving day by day. His effort is always there. A few things we got to clean up here and there, but he'll be okay.
How nice is it for you, after having to move people around and mix and match the last couple of years, to have a lot of guys out there that can play?
It's nice, and not only is it good for me, but it's good for them also, because I don't have to move them around so much. They can get in one spot and kind of learn the position and also learn the defense. So it really helps out that way, because now that their minds aren't scrambling, not trying to get lined up and remember 2 and 3 positions, they can focus on their spot and play ball.
How much will you rotate people, do you think?
It depends on the game. With our offense, of course, you have to rotate quite a bit. But our guys are in excellent condition. That's one thing we do in the offseason. They really train hard and run, and I think we'll be the best in shape team in the conference.
The number of reps that you guys see every day in practice from the offense, has that been a plus too, because you get more guys?
Definitely. You get more reps, guys get more looks, and again, the speed of the game. It's not just like a regular offense. It's speed on the field. And our guys get to really practice the open field tackling, understanding the call, and the whole tempo of the game, the speed of the game. So it's been a tremendous time.
There were questions asked earlier about if it would be physical enough for the defense in practice to get used to playing physical football. Has that been an issue at all?
A lot of people say it, and a lot of people talking, and trust me, we always wonder that ourselves. But we get so much in practice as far as being physical. I mean, we hit a lot. If we don't get it during team, we'll get it in our individual. But we're going to be physical. We're going to be tough.
Can you kind of walk us through your 2 deep right now, James?
At Sam, right now you have Craig Stevens and Courtney Harden. In the middle you have Trey and Josh Bynes. On the weak side, Merrill and Chris.
How is the competition between Merrill and Chris going?
Outstanding. That's one thing that's made our room so unique right now, because we have a lot of competition. I mean, guys who really want to be in that rotation, not guys who are satisfied with being second team or third team. Everybody wants to play. Just that competition really manifests itself in our room and makes us better.
How many would you like to play?
It really depends on the need of special teams. You always like to have at least 6 or 7. But it also depends on what you need on special teams also. So we just have to see how that lays out.
I feel like you have 6 that can certainly play this year.
No doubt about it. Right now I have 6. We're close to 8. And that's a blessing.
Which of those guys are interchangeable, and how much will you use them in different positions?
That's what you're looking at right now. Right now, Courtney Harden can play all 3. Merrill and Chris can play Sam or Will. I think not Josh Bynes, but I think Adam Herring will be a guy who can move around a little bit. So we've got a few guys that can move around. Haven't done that yet. It's kind of learning the defense right now, but we'll see what the need is right now.
Which one is Spencer playing?
He's playing Sam behind Craig Stevens.
And Barnes is at Will, and Herring at Mike.
Yes.
A lot of places, like a strong side linebacker is just a bone crusher, you know what I mean? And it seems like Craig's a little bit of a different player. Is he in your mind?
He's a unique individual. I mean, he's the kind that he can play all 3 positions. He's long, he's rangy, he's physical. I mean, he could be an outside rusher, he could be a curl flat guy, he could play in the box between the tackles. I mean, he's unique. Yeah, I think he has a bright future.
Is he one of your? I mean, Trey's obviously your designated hitter, but where does Craig fit in there in that spectrum of just?
Craig is Mr. Right. He's always in the right spot. He's always doing the right things. Again, I challenge him every day about being special. Not only doing his job, but doing beyond that.
Was that the case